I'm having to video this lesson. Where do you put your jacket? You can put it on. Okay. Are y'all ready to start? We're gonna learn about sinking and floating. Can y'all say those words? Sinking and floating. You can. Oh, that's a good example Peyton just gave. He said he floats on his Nana's pool. Okay. Do this if you also float in pools.
I can't anymore. I can.
Okay, so let's look and listen. So we're gonna talk about first.
I float underwater.
What are some things that sink? So what are some things that if you throw it in water, it will go straight to the bottom? That's what sinking means.
Bricks.
Bricks. Yes, Brooklyn.
Acorn sink when you put it in water.
Acorn sink? I didn't even know that. Let me see some thumbs. No shouting out. I'm only calling on friends with thumbs. Harper. Fish. Okay. Fish can swim at the bottom. They can kind of do either, right? Cotter.
Rocks sink.
Rocks sink. That's good. Okay, I'm going to take one more. Breland. People. Paper. We'll have to see about that one. Okay. What can sink? You can? So look, what is this a picture of? Rock. So someone said that. That's something that sinks because it's heavy. So things that are, can y'all say the word dense? Dense. Dense. Focus, focus. Everybody focus. I need eyes and ears looking up here. So rocks sink because they are dense. That means they're heavy. They're heavier than the water around them, so they sink. Okay? Now let's think about what are some things that float. I need to see thumbs. Christopher, what's some things that float on the top of water? A rubber ducky. Yeah, y'all's rubber duckies, don't those float in the bathtub on the water? Yeah. Okay, Ashley's been nice and quiet. I'm going to ask her what's something that floats. A mask. Well, maybe that might sink, right? Okay. So let's get one more thing that floats, Quinasia. A ball? Yes, a lot of balls will float. So that's my example for float. Y'all already guessed it, didn't you?
It's a rubber ducky.
Yes, it's a rubber ducky. So this object floats because it's lighter and it's less dense than the water around it. Can y'all say dense one more time? Dense. That's a big word. It's less heavy. Right, it's lighter. Okay, hands down. We're going to get to some examples later. So next, let's talk about a prediction. Does anyone know what that word means? That's a big word. No one knows what the word prediction means? Okay, quiet. I'm going to tell you, okay? So a prediction is basically a word that means guess. So if I'm making a prediction, I'm going to predict that it's going to be sunny tomorrow. So I'm making a guess. I don't know for sure because it's not tomorrow. But I'm going to predict because today it's sunny that maybe it will be sunny again tomorrow. So a prediction is just kind of like a guess, right?
I think it's going to be sunny or
It could be. I don't even know. So we are going.
Leaves are going to fall down.
So we are going to make some predictions over here. We are going to predict what will sink and what will float. Okay? I'm going to put this right here, but nobody touch it, okay? I just need to move it so it can see my other whiteboard, okay? Keegan, thank you.
You can see me.
Okay, so I'm going to
I can see
something out of
myself.
my bag, Keegan. Yeah, I didn't think this either. Please sit down. Okay, look up here. I'm going to pull popsicle sticks. Okay, because I need some help. We are going to predict. I have 10 objects. And we're going to predict together what we think will sink and what we think will float. Because I have a bowl of water over there and we're going to test it out. Okay, so let's see. Okay, so I pull a pencil out of my bag. So everyone think in your brains, what do you think will happen when I put this in water? Think about sinking or floating. Oh, okay, here, lots of sink.
Sing.
Okay, how about this? We're going to go with what the majority votes. So that means what the most people vote for. So raise your hand if you think it will sink. Oh, that's okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 11, 12, 13. 13 friends think it will sink. Okay, so raise your hand if you think it will float. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so some friends think it will float. So I think most of the friends think it's going to sink. So we're going to put pencil under the sink button. You just watch me, girl. Don't even think about that. Okay, so we put pencil. We think it's going to sink, okay? Okay, we got to make another prediction. What am I going to pull out? Whoop. It's a little orange. It's like clementine, actually. We can't eat it. So think in your brains. Do you guys think this is going to sink or this is going to float? Oh, okay. So raise your hand. Only raise your hand once. Raise your hand if you think it's going to sink. Oh, not many. Only one friend thinks it's going to sink? Okay, we'll see, girl. You remember that. Oh, 2. Okay, raise your hand if you think this clementine will float. Okay, let me tell you, this object, it's kind of heavy. Not heavy, but it's not light. You know, there's fruit in it. Y'all think, okay. Okay, I'm going to put orange under our float. Okay, let's see what's next. Someone said this earlier. This is just paper. What do y'all think paper is going to do? So put your thumb down if you think it's going to sink. Thumb up if you think it's going to float. Ooh, it's kind of a mix. Okay, I think I see more sinks than floats. Okay, so we're going to say, we predict.
I think you'll float.
Okay, you remember that. Okay, so a lot of people, though, predicted that it will sink. So we'll see. Okay, got some more things in here. Oh.
Are you going to throw my water in there?
What is this?
A
spoon. What do we think a spoon will do? Okay, thumbs up and thumbs down. Okay, I see. Counting float.
Please could be floating.
I think most people do think this will float. This is a metal spoon. Do you guys think it's heavy or light? So heavy things sometimes sink. Does anyone want to rethink their answer? No? Okay, let's do hands down because I'm having a hard time counting your thumb. Raise your hand if you think this will float. Okay, keep them up high. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, float it is for this one. So I'm going to put spoon. What is spoon? What does that sound at the beginning? What is that letter? Yes. Okay, now this is kind of a funny one. I don't know if y'all can see this. This is a spaghetti noodle. It's a not cooked spaghetti noodle. Okay? What do you guys think is going to happen to this noodle? Okay, here's lots of answers. Okay, hands down. Raise your hand if you think this will sink. Hold it high. Let me count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, Okay, y'all think this will sink? Most of you. Okay.
I do.
So I'm gonna put the word noodle.
No.
Okay, we have a few more predictions to make. Stay with me.
Sink is more than
Ooh, okay.
I think it will float.
Can y'all tell what this is?
No.
Y'all play with that all the time. Okay. What do y'all think this chalk's gonna do?
It's gonna make a color.
Gonna make a color. Oh, okay, that's an interesting prediction. He said it might make the water a different color. That's a good prediction, CJ. Okay, raise your hand if you think that this will float. Keep them
I
high.
don't think.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Okay, so barely wins, but we think this will float.
Float.
Okay, there's something in this bag that's pretty spooky. Okay, this is a rock. This is a big rock. What do you guys think about this rock? So remember, heavy things normally go to the bottom. Remember we talked about, well, I had an example with this one. So think back. Raise your hand if you think this will sink. Okay, I think most people think the rock is going to sink. Is that our prediction? Yes, sink. That's good. Okay, a few more. Okay, y'all have to tell me what this is. What is this? A Q-tip. A Q-tip. What do you use a Q-tip for? Ew, your ears. Yeah, that's right. But this is not a used Q-tip. Don't worry. Okay, so what do you guys think will happen to this? This is pretty, not too heavy. What do y'all think? What's this? Okay, shh. Ready? Thumbs up for float. Thumbs down for sink. Do it real. That's sideways. I don't know what that thumb is. You, Ava. I don't know what that thumb is, girl. This is a pretty split one. I'm gonna put Q-tip as a we don't know in the middle because I think that was split down the middle. We'll have to see. That's gonna be a tough one. Okay. I only have two more things. Stick. Okay, think in your head. Raise your hand if you think it will float. Looking like most people think the stick is going to float. Why do y'all think the stick is going to float? It's not heavy, Arena said. That's a good prediction. Last thing. What is that? It's a coin. It's actually a dime, but very close. It's a coin. It's a pretty small one. What do y'all think will happen? Okay. Raise your hand if you think it will float. Only if you think it will float. Okay, looks like most people think sink for this one. So we are going to put coin over here. Okay, so we are done with our predictions, okay? So I'm going to put everything back in the bag, and I'm going to move back over here. And we are going to actually test it out. And I'm going to let each table come up at some point to help test it with me, okay? So everyone, eyes up here, hocus pocus. Okay, so I am passing out a sheet. And this time, you guys, we're going to write on this sheet, just like mine was. We're going to write what happened, okay? Keegan, you can go back and sit in your seat, okay? Keegan, come sit back in your seat. Do not write on this right now because you haven't done anything. Yeah, okay. we have to be very careful because this is a big bowl of water. Miss Pat, could you get it to where I could write on this? Okay. So I'm going to pull out an item and we're going to see what happens. Are y'all ready? Okay. I'm going to pull out the spoon. Okay. So, what did we predict the spoon would do? No. Look, we predicted that the spoon would float. Okay. So let's see if it actually does. Are we ready? 1, 2. It sunk, didn't it? That one sunk really fast. Okay. So, was our prediction right or wrong? Our prediction was wrong, wasn't it? Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to make a chart just like you guys. Oh. Okay, so everyone get out a pencil and we're going to write under sink, we're going to write spoon. It's okay if you don't know how. Just try your very best to write what I put on the board. Or yes, you could draw a picture of a spoon if you don't want to write it. Okay, you draw a picture. Good job. You drew a spoon. I see it. That's very good. Good job. Remember, we have a bunch to do, so we gotta. Okay, we're gonna go on to our next one. I'm gonna do the first 3, and then I'm gonna call up a table at a time to help me. So, get excited. Okay, let's see. Orange. Okay. What did we predict would happen to the orange? We predicted that it would float. Honestly, I don't. Oh, yes. Okay, what do we think is going to happen? We think it's going to float? Okay, let's see. 1, 2. It does float. It does. I know it's kind of hard to see because it's going down, but the top is sticking out of the water. It's floating. It's floating. Y'all were right. Y'all's prediction was right. Okay, so under the float, we're going to put orange, or you can draw an orange. Keegan, sit down. Good job. I'm going to come around and see your oranges. No, remember, so orange is floating, so we're putting the orange on that side. Yeah. So orange goes under the float side. So we've had 1 sink and 1 float, right? Oh. Okay, last one I'm going to do. Then it's y'all's turn. What should I pick? Okay. I think I'm going to pick the coin. So what did we predict would happen? We predicted that this would sink. Y'all think it's gonna? Okay, here I go. 1, 2. It sunk. No, it sunk. It sunk all the way to the bottom. So on the sink side, I'm going to put coin. And if you want to try to draw it, you can. Great job. Okay. Okay, now I'm going to start calling up a table who is really working hard. I'm going to call every table, so don't worry. You don't have to raise your hand. But let's see. I think these 3 girls, y'all have been doing amazing. I would like y'all to come. Okay, and you guys, which object do you want to do? Y'all want to do the rock? Y'all are all gonna get to do it, or y'all three get to do it. So let everyone hold it. Pass it around to each of your friends. Okay, so they're doing the rock. What did we say would happen to the rock? Mackenzie, and Hadley. We're all going to do it. So what did we say would happen to the rock? We said the rock would sink. Okay, do y'all think it will? Okay, y'all all drop it in. Y'all all hold a little bit of it. Annabelle, share. Don't throw it. Don't throw it. Okay, let's see. Let go. Y'all are getting these so good. Okay, go draw your rock. Okay, so the rock sunk. So draw a rock under sink. Ooh, the rock kind of made our water a little dirty, but that's okay. It's kind of dirty. Yes, you can see. So sorry. Yeah. Good job. It's a K. But you're doing really good, Arena. That's awesome. Okay, I'm looking for another table that's been doing so good. I think Brooklyn and Quinasia's table is going to be the next. Okay. So girls, y'all get to pick one thing that's in there. Quinasia, hold the chalk. Okay, y'all both hold it for a second. So what did we think the chalk was going to do, everyone? We actually predicted that it would float, okay? So let's see. Y'all drop it in. Let's see if it floats. Let go. Oh, it's it actually, some of the green is coming off. You were right, CJ. I see it. It's like bubbling a little bit. Do y'all want to? Here, I'll bring it around so you can see the bubbles. Go sit down. I said I'll bring it around. I know I'm coming. It's kind of hard to see the bubbles, but so write chalk under the sink section. Yeah. It's kind of hard to stop it the bubbles. Yeah. Okay, everyone, sit down. Just a few more. So I'm going to put chalk under sink. Mm-hmm. What rock? Okay. Let's see, what table? I think this table, y'all can come up. Okay, there's a few things left. There's also the noodle. Y'all want to do paper? Okay, and y'all all hold it. Okay, so these girls chose the paper. So what did we say the paper would do? We said that the paper would sink. Let's see. Okay, y'all all drop it. Ready? The paper floats. That was not expected, was it? You can sit in your seat and pick it up. Okay, so we predicted wrong on that one, didn't we? That is so crazy. Okay, so we're going to draw a piece of paper or write paper under float. Okay, let me see y'all's paper. Y'all are doing really good with the predictions, but that one we did not get, did we? Hands down. Hands shouldn't be up. Okay. We have 4 more things to guess. I will not call on you if you're being silly. Okay, girls in the back table, Kinley, Hadley, Mackenzie, come here. Y'all are up. Okay, I'm going to just give you girls something. Y'all are going to do the noodle. Y'all pass it around. Don't put it in yet. Pass it around to everyone. Let everyone hold it, Kinley. Kinley, just your group mates get to hold it. Okay, what did we think the noodle would do? Allie, let Mackenzie hold it. We predicted that it would sink. Y'all think it's gonna? Okay. Okay, put it in. Let's see. Let go. It sunk. Y'all were right. Okay, Chrissy's done a great job. Keegan, Melissa. It sunk. The noodle sunk. Noodle. Okay. Hands down. You can just draw like a line for your noodle. Or like a bowl of spaghetti. Because those are like noodles, right? Yeah. Okay, we have 3 more. Christopher and Cotter, y'all may come up. Okay, I want you guys to do the pencil. Let Christopher hold it too. Okay, so we predicted that pencil would sink. You gotta pass it to him. Y'all will both get to put it in. Okay, y'all both carry it over and get to drop it in together. Together, Christopher. 1, 2, drop. So we got that one wrong, didn't we? So draw or write pencil under the float section. Wow. I did not know pencil would float. That is crazy. Okay, there's 2 more tables who get to come up and help. I'm going to let Paris, Arena, and Breland. Okay, you girls are going to do the Q-tip. So this one was a tricky one. We didn't really know. This was half and half. So girls, y'all pass it and feel it. Everyone feel it. So we said we weren't sure. So everyone think, what do you think is going to happen in your head? We got sing, sand, floats. All right, here they go. It floats. The Q-tip floats. Don't scream. Don't scream. Look at that. Isn't that crazy? It is. That means it's very light. So this is Q-tip. Good job for those of y'all who are writing. That is really good. And y'all's pictures of it. I know y'all's pictures now. There is one more thing that we have to check. Okay, Peyton, CJ, and Keegan, y'all's table is up. The last item is the stick. So we predicted, so let everyone hold it. So we predicted, what did we predict the stick would do? Keegan, no. We predicted that it would float. Okay, so let Keegan. Everyone gets to put it in. So everyone hold a little bit of it, and I'll say 1, 2, 3, and you'll let go. 1, 2, 3, let go. Let see. It floats, you guys. Y'all were right. Yes. Look at that. Yeah. Okay. So that is all of our items. So y'all draw a stick, and then we're going to do one more thing. We're going to count up how many. Okay. So let's count. I need eyes and ears up here. Eyes and ears up here, Arena. Let's count how many things sunk. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. So 5. Oh, wow. That looks good. So 5. many things floated? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So we had 5 float and 5 sink. What are those numbers? Are they the same? They're the same. And what do, Arena, please sit down. What do 5 and 5 equal? 10 is right. 10. Because remember, we had 10 things that we were testing. And so 5 floated and 5 sunk. So those numbers are equal to each other. That's right. Great job, you guys. So let's look. Let's look over here. So I think we predicted a few things a little wrong. But we did predict a lot right, didn't we? Yeah. Yeah, we predicted a lot right, but a few we got wrong, but that's okay. That's what predictions are. Sometimes you get it right and sometimes you don't. We'll see. Okay, so that is it. I'm going to come by and look at your papers and see what you did and give you a little smiley face. Potter, go sit down. Okay? I'm going to come by and I want you to show me your work, okay?